Shogun-Ki-Maru. Oh yeah, Shogun-Ki-Maru. Shougeki-Maru. Shougeki-Maru.
Oh, there's no N.
Shougeki-Maru.
That's it.
Cool. I think I'm going to call it the Shogun for short. But
I don't think anyone will be upset.
no. And I was going to. So straight away, guys, look at what is here. Look at what's on this table. And the first one I'm showing you is the Shogun, and this has just been released, and I don't even know if you can buy this yet, but I think it's on the website. But I'm really, you can tell, I'm very pleased to have this on my wrist like this. But the thing that strikes me first of all is, number one, the photos don't do it justice, because in the hand it's so much cooler. I love the way that the buckle and the inner part of the buckle is a slightly different colour to this part, and it feels very premium and high-end. That feels very, the whole watch feels so premium. That is so cool. Now, these red rubies are inserted into the top of the screw, I believe. And because I'm looking at a viewfinder, I hope I've got that in focus. So I'm going to do this periodically to make sure that I've got it in focus. But this is one of the coolest watches that I've seen this year. Look at that. That is so cool. But this, I would be waiting for summer to come along, because a white T-shirt and this, or a pair of white jeans or white shorts, is going to look so cool. Look at that, the Shogun. That is very, very nice. In the hand, it makes me think. Now I've got it in my hand like this, it makes you want it even more. I can't tell you how good this looks in the flesh like this. Anyway, I know that what I've got on this table is heaven. So let me come to the frog, because of course this is the new MRG frog, and the reason that I wanted to get my hands on this also, right, so I have a vested interest. I actually really like this watch, and I'm going through the process of thinking about buying it, or getting myself into a position where I can wear one. And I actually wanted to see it on the bracelet, and now I've got it on the bracelet like this. It is so cool. Because it's titanium, it's not as heavy as it might look, but it still has some heft, and that is super. Look at that. And this is what I wanted to do. I wanted it on the wrist like that. Wow, that is so cool. And I would wear that actually. And once again, if you had a yellow t-shirt, I have to say that the yellow, it's like a gold yellow, and also the camera's not doing it justice. On my wrist like this, it looks better. The yellow, it's not yellow, it's like an orange gold yellow. It's lovely. And also the gold tone is super. But on the bracelet like that, I am really liking that. I would wear that for sure. I would absolutely, that would be something I would rock, especially to a business meeting. That's exactly what I'd put onto a business meeting, because everyone is going to say to you, what on earth are you wearing? And the watch fans out there, they're going to know what this is. That is so cool. Right, I better show you the others because other people will be thinking, okay, show us the red frog. Okay, here is the red frog. Now, I think this is one of the 40th anniversary frogs. If it's not, it's one of their releases at this point in time. There's a cover on the back, so I can't see. But what instantly grabs you about this one is that it's titanium. And you can really feel it. because I've had the stainless steel versions of this, and they have a little more heft to them. But this being titanium, it's got this lighter feeling to it. Now, I have to say that the camera probably isn't doing the colour justice, because in reality, in this lighting here, in this room, the colour is so much better. I'm trying to think how to describe the red. It's not a dark red. It's not a cherry red. It's a G-Shock red, and the dial, the screen. I forget the word now. The thing that the letters are on. It has a gentle red hue, and you can't really tell until it's in some lights. But it looks so cool. And once again, you can imagine, you know, rocking that on the beach, or doing some sport, or just wearing it. That is lovely. That is very, very cool. What I love about G-Shock also is that's a frog, and you can sort of tell that they are related. They're cousins. This is the grown-up father, high-end version of this little guy, and also this is the evolution of this. Now, I know that this is digital and this is analog, but you can see the design signatures follow through, and that's what's also brilliant about Casio G-Shock. That is 30 years old, and so the design of this is a continuation of 30 years of design. It's just so cool. I'm going to put that there, and actually, whilst I've got that in the hand, this is the yellow band that comes with this watch. So if you buy this frog, you get the band and the bracelet. And the bracelet feels such high quality in the hand like this. I can tell you that you can tell that this is very. Is the word expensive? I'm assuming this is all titanium, but it's machined perfectly, so it really does feel quality. And I love that band actually, and I love the fact that you can swap out the bracelet for the band. See, that is so cool. Have I shown all these watches? Because I was so excited, and I was in such a rush to get my hands on this thing, the Shogun. Look at that. And do you know what? Hopefully I've got all of these in this one, the Mudman. Now Casio have also released a lovely Earth and Sea version of this that's a blue and green colour, and it looks fantastic. But this is the standard black with the red detail with the positive display, and that is great. I actually wanted to see this myself. That is lovely. I do apologise. I had a frog in my throat there. Not a literal frog. This frog in my throat. Anyway, look at that, Mudman. That is cool. I mean, look at this tray. Look at what I've got here. I mean, if you are a G-Shock fan, you are going to, you're witnessing G-Shock's finest here. And for me, my two favourites are definitely the new Shogun and the Frog. If I had to choose one of these, it would be very difficult, but I'd probably go the Frog. But that's because I've been a Frog fan for a few years now, and I really like the Frog. And the asymmetric design of it is something on paper that sounds so odd, but when you've got it in the hand like this, it sort of makes sense. And I wear these, so I know that they wear fine. But if I had to choose, I'd go with the Frog. But I'd also want this Shogun here because it is so cool. Anyway, I'm going to end this video on the, should I end it with the Shogun or the Frog? I know. I'm going to end it with the Shogun. There you go. Once again, I have to thank G-Shock because they are so cool. They've let me in today to view these things, and I'm very grateful. So how cool is G-Shock? Anyway, there you go.